Hello everyone and welcome to Don't Be Bored. On Friday I was very fortunate enough to be invited down to the Disney HQ in London, in Hammersmith, by Asmodee/Disney to take part in a Set 5 Star Wars Unlimited Legends of the Force special pre-release sort of event. Not only was it a cool sounding event, being at Disney HQ, they had definitely set the room up with a lot of awesome looking Star Wars Unlimited stuff, with a huge Mandalorian card, literally like 6 foot tall card, and a load of other art and even product of the game sort of all out on display. And yes, I did get to take home one of those Ewok Playmats, which is, for me, just absolutely amazing. I love Ewoks. I even asked Joe O'Neill when I interviewed him at UK Games Expo, one of the game designers, when are we going to see more Ewoks? Are we going to see more Ewoks? We have one Ewok, 2 Porgs. That doesn't sound right. And he clarified we're going to see more in the future. So I am a huge Ewok fan. I love the idea of maybe one day being able to build a deck all around them, so having a playmat that's special because it's like an event exclusive thing was just the icing on the cake of a really cool day. So after going through what Star Wars Unlimited has been and what it will be in the future, with a few bits that unfortunately I can't tell you about, there was a nice little sort of confidential sticker down in the corner of the presentation. It does sound like there's some cool things coming for Star Wars Unlimited in the next few months. Definitely, I would advise you checking out the stream by FFG in a couple of weeks' time, when they will be making one of the announcements that we've seen and actually got hands-on with. You'll get sort of to actually know all about it. So check that out. I think that's on the 17th of July on one of the FFG Fantasy Flight game live streams on YouTube. So definitely check that one out. That's a cool Star Wars Unlimited product that they've not really spoken about much, that they're going to be talking about then, but it was all about sort of Set 5, and then we got to dive into a pre-release box. Unpacking the cards in a pre-release is always a sort of special sort of thing. I actually did one the following day as well, and well, it wasn't at Disney HQ, which gave it just that a little extra fun, but you are still cracking open brand new cards, some that you're like, oh, I forgot when this was revealed like a month ago, I forgot that card existed, or oh, when I had thought about that sort of, say for instance, Luke card, I thought it could just trigger on anything, but it's only on unique cards, but you're getting all of this awesomeness as you're just unpacking cool cards. I had a lot more heroic cards, so I had to, of course, go for a heroic leader. Being pre-release a limited format, you kind of have to work a little bit with what you get, and I went with Cal. He was a pretty cool leader, deploying very early, which did help me in a couple of like the little sort of casual games that we then played. But I did find, actually, in the limited format, consistently getting the Force to be able to then exhaust one of the opponent's readied units, and they get to choose which one if they had multiple. I couldn't trigger it just enough for it. Don't get me wrong, it was good, but I couldn't trigger it consistently enough in that limited format. 2 units that did do really well for me that I think from a limited standpoint are going to be very cool. One was the Gungan Warrior. That restore, just a little one restore, but it was a consistent little good hitter. In every game that I got it to the table, people had to sort of look at it and, well, kind of take it out. Unfortunately, it doesn't have like the Force trait, which would have maybe helped me actually be using Cal's my leader's main ability more, but it was still good. Another one that was really good for me at the pre-release was the Curious Flock. Being able to sort of have that in your hand as a 1 cost, well, it was perfect. You could play it in round 1 and just make it a 2/2, or you could later on, oh, I don't have really anything to play on this 5-drop, well, I can play this as a 5/5. Its ability allowing you to pay an extra when you play it to give experience. That was a really good limited card, and well, being a creature, it certainly could provide a punch as well. Then we all got a bit of a surprise. Alistair Petrie, otherwise known in the Star Wars universe as General Draven, turned up, spoke to all of us, signed cards, took pictures, and he was even there playing the game. He said when I was speaking to him, he played Magic a lot, so kind of just understood, and well, he played at least one, if not two games of just Star Wars Unlimited at the event. It was really cool to see, and he was one of those sort of celebrity appearances that it was like he was just happy to actually chat with you, and chat with you, not chat at you. He would talk back and forward, and like the queue to meet him and get signed cards, it didn't go very quickly because he actually just spent time talking with everyone and seemingly had a really good time, and I think everyone that spoke to him really enjoyed it as well. It was a really cool event. I managed to win some casual games and get a couple of extra packs, and just really enjoyed a very fun day at Disney HQ. Not many people can say that. It was a very sort of small group of maybe 30 creators. So I was really I felt really privileged to be part of those people invited. It felt almost like I was a little bit out of place, but I absolutely loved going. I just want to say a huge thanks to Clara, Courtney, Hannah, Ollie, and well, the whole Asmodee UK team and Disney team that organised it, invited me. It was a fantastic time. A really cool event. I would 1000% want to go again if I ever got invited. It was a really cool event, and well, it just builds the hype for me from whole of set 5. I literally had that as a pre-release. The next day I went to another pre-release, and I'm now really looking forward to the release day when hopefully I should be getting at least one box of cards that I've pre-ordered online. So really looking forward to getting some games in with set 5. I'm hopefully doing a Twin Suns game later this week. But yes, this was about the event, which was a lot of fun, really cool. So thank you to the people that made it happen. And well, that was the event. It was really cool. Thanks for watching.